Longing is the emotional experience of intensely reaching toward something that feels absent, distant, lost, or unattainable. It can be directed toward a person, relationship, place, period of life, opportunity, identity, or even an imagined future. Unlike simple desire, longing often contains an element of distance. The mind knows that what it wants is not fully available in the present, and this gap creates emotional tension. Longing can emerge from love, separation, nostalgia, regret, loneliness, unfinished experiences, or the feeling that something essential is missing from life. The object of longing may be real, but the emotional image surrounding it is often partly constructed by memory and imagination. The mind tends to preserve meaningful experiences selectively, emphasizing moments of warmth, connection, beauty, or possibility, while minimizing the circumstances that made them complicated. This can make the past appear more perfect than it actually was. A person may therefore long not only for what existed, but for what they believed could have existed. This distinction is psychologically important because sometimes the heart is attached to a possibility rather than a reality. Longing can become especially powerful when an experience ended without emotional closure. The mind continues returning to unanswered questions and unfinished possibilities because uncertainty leaves psychological space for imagination. What cannot be fully resolved can become strangely difficult to release. The deeper psychology of longing involves attachment, memory, and the human tendency to idealize what is absent. Distance can intensify desire because the mind feels missing information with imagination. When something is continuously available, its imperfections remain visible. When it becomes distant, memory can gradually polish it into an idealized image. This is why people sometimes long intensely for periods of life that were not actually as perfect as they now remember them. Longing can also reveal unmet psychological needs. A person may believe they miss a particular individual when what they truly miss is the feeling of being understood, valued, safe, desired, or emotionally alive. Recognizing this distinction can transform longing from a source of suffering into a source of self-understanding. The emotion becomes a clue pointing toward something that matters deeply. Longing becomes destructive when the mind repeatedly uses the past as a place to live rather than a place to learn from. Constantly replaying memories can keep emotional wounds open and make the present appear empty by comparison. Healing does not require destroying meaningful memories or pretending that what was lost did not matter. It requires allowing the memory to exist without demanding that reality recreate it. Sometimes what is longed for cannot return. Sometimes the person has changed, the relationship has ended, the opportunity has disappeared, or the version of yourself connected to that experience no longer exists. Acceptance means allowing that truth to exist alongside love and sadness. The deepest transformation occurs when longing stops being a demand for the past to return and becomes an understanding of what the past revealed about your needs, values, and capacity to care. You may continue to miss something while still moving forward. You may remember someone without needing their return. You may mourn an old version of life while creating a new one. Longing does not always need to disappear. Sometimes it simply needs to change its place within you, becoming a memory that carries meaning rather than an absence that controls your present.